Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'll be playing some more Grounded. This is part 5 where we'll be finishing off the pawn laboratory and then finally starting base building. We'll be getting a foundation started and then gathering more resources to get that built, so it'll probably be a lot of cuts in this episode. But let's get into it.
Science!
Ham's test, day 7. Nominal results, not even marginally different from initial pre-test runs. Nitrogen cycle levels remain optimal and the local fungal network appears robust. Brussels sprouts seem slightly loose and fairly limp. They need something to promote growth, but I can't put my finger on it. Other phalangeal observations. Trudy finds her ring better suited for the koi pond substrate than her hand. Notes. Work on making calls to the house. Tell Burgle to fish that ring out of the pond. W. It also appears that there's something on the back. The fishwife's ring. It sank to the ground and it sparkled by light. 'Twas lost and then snarfed, a sank koi's bite. Her big wiggly mouth a glistening thing, it swallowed up whole the glittering ring. Twin barbels flicker, her fins they did flap. It appeared she was choking, her dorsal I did slap. Hurled to the beyond, the ring was now free, as well as one eye, which then winked at me. Are you my wife now? Asked with my heart big and true. Up gurgled her response, Aye, it's your fish wife, me name's Trudy too.
Tully must be one heck of an engineer to be able to build something like this.
This time you've gone too far, Wendell Tully. You've done the unthinkable, trespassed the unforgivable. You missed Thanksgiving dinner. Who can blame Trudy? I know that I pushed things to the breaking point and that she has grit her teeth and borne it. She told me that she could not bear to watch me destroy my life, let alone hers, the children's, in single-minded pursuit of this technology. Never in all the years of knowing her has she given me such a cold, immovable ultimatum. My science or my family. But if only she could see. I am doing this for them. I understand it has been hard. It has been harder on no one more than myself. If only I had more time. If I could just prove to them the wonders that are so close now, they would understand, wouldn't they? And if they did not, perhaps they never understood me at all.
Ham's test, day 91. Alas, failure once again. Product candidate generation 21 cannot be scaled without catastrophic side effects. Dialing back to generation 9's parameters set to find a path forward. The big brains over at Mouthtown came back with nothing but the grand idea to grind them up into crunchy gristle for the breakfast table. Hardly world-changing. They mock me. If only they could taste the meals a Burgle had prepared these past few weeks. If only the sprouts survived the scaling process the way the earlier generations had. It's a shame that cellular maturity is required for the sprouts to become viable as a product, but something about reaching advanced biological age is incompatible with the expanding process. Is it purely because the tissue damage or regrowth cycle is on a substantially compressed timeline? They'd be not much older than myself if converted to human chronological age, and I haven't experienced effects such as this. W.
Science!
A scientific breakthrough.
Science!
Hey, Fid. That is a big spider. I don't think I'm high enough level to take on such a foe.
Science!
Hello, as usual, if you'd like to skip Burgle's exposition, you can skip to about 14 minutes and 22 seconds.
It is nice to see a friendly face around here. How can I help you today? I knew I could count on you. Please hold while I update my files. Here we go. Processing. Processing. Whew! Better than ever. My diagnostic module is now restored. Analysis shows the spacer suffered a catastrophic failure in the embiggening cell. The embiggening cell stores and regulates interatomic energy transfer during the spacing expansion phase of the spacer. Put simply, it controls the rate of growth of the subject and prevents overexpansion, which can be quite messy. There is both good news and bad news. Which would you like to have first? The bad news is that the spare cell I have is empty. The good news was that I have a spare cell. The cell must be filled with a special mixture, a cocktail if you will. Another breakthrough invention by Dr. Tully. Hold please while I push the recipe for the embiggening cocktail to your Scabby. Processing. Processing. Error. Missing directory. The directory you attempted to copy does not exist. Boo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-doo. Cheese and fries. It appears the formula for the embiggening cocktail is not in my memory. It must be on one of the remaining super chips. We will need that recipe in order to fill the embiggening cell and send you home. I am sorry. It seems like the forces of nature are trying to keep you in this yard. But I believe you are here for a reason. Hold on to the empty cell for me, and when you feel ready, retrieve another super chip to see if we can piece this puzzle together. I'm afraid Dr. Tully did not program me for dream analysis, but I will do my best. Was it perhaps about electric beef? I have always wanted to have that dream. Why don't you describe your dream for me? Aha! That confirms it! There are two spacers, just as Dr. Tully surmised. One in the yard and one at Ominent. He had a hunch that they continued his work on the spacer after he stopped working for them. It all computes. I do not believe these are just dreams. These are surely your memories. But perhaps they only return to you as dreams. So, Ominent shrunk you, and now you are here. I am pretty sure you are not an Ominent secret agent. I was JKing. That was a test. You passed. So if you are not an Ominent agent, why would they be shrinking children? Surely I have no idea. Yet another puzzle for us to solve. On the plus side, your memories must be slowly returning. If you have another dream, please come again. How can I be of assistance? How can I help you today? Have a great day! Why do it your way when you can do it the Roby's way? Put your cares away and have an exponentially great day.
So even in between the last time of recording and now, they had released another big update, and it seems to have drastically changed how all the Burgle quests function. So I'm excited to kind of see if this will give me more or less raw science over time. Alright, now that we've returned the super chip and talked to Burgle some more, we can finally start base building.
I hope all my things are still here.
Aphids, nature's lollipops.
To go for molecular reduction. Dangerous time. Also did with the outfits and backpacks they were snatched in.
Body mass readout is an acceptable range. The skin fold degradation is minimal.
Specimen vitals are stable and holding. Looks like we've done it.
Great job, everyone. Let's set up 3 more trials for replication.
Sorry to crash your party. The Defense Department has arrived early to discuss Project Orc. The director needs you to be present at the meeting.
Not sure what's worse, our director or a 3-hour meeting with the military.
More nightmare visions. I was the subject of a nefarious science experiment? But to what end? Orcs are minions of Lurk and Shriek. The quest becomes even more mysterious. chewy, but not bad. Nice and clean.
Alright, thanks for watching. I'm glad we were able to at least get some of the foundation started, and getting that zip line built was very important, so we'll be able to get resources over there a lot easier. As you can tell, I'm not the best at jumping from lily pad to lily pad all the time, so that'll make things a lot easier. Next episode will probably be heavy resource gathering and some more setting up of that foundation, and hopefully we'll be able to get more than half of it built pretty soon, and then finally work on finishing the story some more as well. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you later.